Hi, Perpetual Mommy here to do my 2020 planner lineup for all of you. You guys, it is literally like 15 minutes past midnight on 2020 here for us, and Happy and I didn't do anything fun. He literally worked until 11:30, and you guys, I have had the worst case of food poisoning for the last 2.5 days, so we went nowhere. We did nothing, so I thought, what better time to do my planner lineup for you guys, and while we're home doing nothing on 2020. So I hope you're all having a fantastic New Year's Day. Hope you had a great celebration. I want to go ahead and show you really quick my planner lineup because a lot of you have messaged me, and I apologize for the delay. My kids were sick, and I was like, oh, and then I'll do the video, and then I got horrible food poisoning. So please excuse the delay, but I want to go ahead and share with you. I do have 5 planners that I plan on using for different purposes in 2020. I am going to go through them fairly quickly. I will link some videos in the iCards above and in the description box below for more detailed information for those of you who want it. And then I'm also going to do a very quick flip of my Pocket TN and my Aura Estelle A6 over there. But I'm not going to go into like where I got things from, what shops, whatever. I will do longer flips. If you guys want that, just let me know. And I could do individual flips on those and go over everything if you want. But this is really just my 2020 planner lineup. So these 3 over here are my main 2020 planners. I have a Hobonichi Mega Weeks, I have a Hobonichi A5 Cousin, and then I have a Hobonichi 5-year planner, and the A5 are cousin size. So I have a Mega Weeks, an A5, and an A5, but both the A5s are different. Again, one is the cousin and one is the 5-year planner. So I'm going to go ahead and move everything out of the frame except for the one planner that I'm talking about, and we'll go ahead and do really quick flips of all 5 of these. So the first planner we're going to be talking about is my Hobonichi Mega Weeks. This is going to be my work planner. It is in a Foxy Fix French Lavender Spice Leather cover. So again, the leather is spice and the color is French Lavender. And again, it is the Hobonichi Perfect Fit cover. And you guys, I am right-handed. This is my left hand because for those of you who've watched my planner videos before, I don't have a setup for planner videos because they're not the normal type of video that I make. And so I pretty much sit on my husband's lap to make these videos. So my right hand is way over here and I'm not left-handed. So excuse the left-hand awkwardness. I'm not left-handed. So we're going to do the best that we can here. But again, this is my Mega Weeks and it is in the Foxy Fix Perfect Fit cover. And right here I have one of my only planner subscriptions that I still subscribe to is Simply Gilded. And in one of their boxes a few months ago, they did have a perfect size little paper insert. And I just have this in here because this is my work planner. If I have to make a really quick sloppy note that I don't want to keep in my actual work planner, I'm just going to go ahead and write it on here so I don't have to worry about junking this at a later date. And then I just have one of those Target dollar spot little pockets on the back side that I can slip some notes in. So this is my 2020 Hobonichi Mega Weeks. It is in this shell pink. I did do an unboxing for any of you who want to see my unboxing video. We'll link it in the iCard above and in the description box below. And it is covered in a jelly cover, and this is from Catspresso Co. I love Catspresso Co. I will link her information below as well. And I didn't do a lot of deco in this, you guys, because this is strictly my work planner. It's very functional. I'm already a functional planner, not a deco planner, and so this is even more functional than my average planner is. I did go ahead and put some little monthly tabs along the side. So in the first part here, where you have this tracking sheet, I may track cases. I'm not sure yet. I may not use this at all. And then the monthly section, I'm going to go ahead and list, I haven't put anything in here because I wanted to do this video. I'm going to go ahead and put dates for cases that I'm working on, important dates for each case that I'm working on. And obviously I didn't want to fill that in before I showed you guys because of, you know, HIPAA and all kinds of stuff. So I'm not going to do that, but this is where I'm going to put opening and closing dates, trial dates, that kind of stuff for cases that I'm working on. And then here, in the actual data sections, I'm going ahead and I'm logging certain hours that I'm working for certain cases, as well as any specific notes that I want to make regarding that day. We've had some new computer stuff go on, and so we've had some computer issues. So I wanted to go ahead and mark some of that stuff in here. And then, like, I just had a note here. I was working on something else for a YouTube video that I went ahead and marked in there just because I had my work planner open. But this is where I'm logging stuff for work. And then I did go ahead and tab 2 of the sections back here in the back with these really cute little Mickey heads here. And this is so that I can take actual notes. So this is like work related stuff that I need to remember for actual work stuff that I'm doing. And then back here, I'm going to start putting meeting notes. So anytime I have a meeting, whether it's a phone conference meeting or an in-person meeting, I can go ahead and I can take the notes back here and I'll have access to them. And then in the date that I had the meeting, I can go ahead and write whatever page number it was on. So like, let's say I have a meeting on the 3rd and I make the notes here on the 3rd, I'll write see page 26. So originally when I bought the Hobonichi Mega Weeks, I bought it with the intent to use it as my main planner, my main personal planner for 2020, because in 2017 and 2018, in the beginning of 2019, I was using an A5 Hobonichi Cousin as my main planner. In 2019, I started to get very stressed out about the fact that I felt like I needed to decorate and didn't have time to. So I moved into the weeks, the Mega Weeks, about 3 months into 2019. Really liked it, but did miss the A5, but I'd already purchased this and I thought, what can I do with it? So I'm really thinking the Mega Weeks is going to work really great for work, because I like the fact that I have the ability to keep meeting notes with me and the ability to log what page they are on. So it's very easy for me to find. So I'm very, very excited about that. I really, really enjoy it. For anybody who wants to see how I did set up my Mega Weeks for daily use, I will link that video up above so you guys can see how I was using it as a daily planner before I decided to use it as a work planner. Okay, guys, this is my main daily planner, and please excuse my voice. I've been so sick. This is my main planner. It is my A5 Hobonichi Cousin. It is also in the Foxy Fix Spice French Lavender cover, and you guys, this is an accident that it happens to match the cover for my Mega Weeks. So my Mega Weeks is the exact same leather. Now what happened was Foxy Fix does mystery sales, and so I knew I wanted an A5 cover, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna save a bunch of money, I'm gonna buy one on the mystery sale. And for those of you who don't know, when you buy in the mystery sale, you get a huge discount, but you don't get to pick the type of leather, you don't get to pick you know, what color it is, you don't get to pick what layout it is. And it arrived, and I could not have ordered it more perfectly. Like, it seriously would have been almost exactly what I would have ordered, besides the moon phases, but that doesn't bother me at all. So it's actually just like meant to be that it matches. It's just really, really neat. So again, excuse the left hand, you guys. So opening up, you're going to see that I don't have a lot of deco. I'm really trying hard not to do deco in my functional planning, because while it looks really nice, I get annoyed with it after a few months go by. So in here I have a washi card that I do use to draw straight lines and to cut washi. I have a little note that my little toddler wrote to me. I have some stencils, some Hobonichi stencils. I have a writing board right here. And then back here, you guys, which I found so useful, is that for 1 year, forever ago, I had an Erin Condren. I got it, I didn't love it. I promptly ordered a plum paper planner, liked it so much more, and then for a couple years used a plum paper planner. But in that, I did receive this booklet, which is like a monthly one, and it's where I wrote everybody's birthdays. So everybody's birthdays, anniversaries, important dates like that, I write in there, so that when it comes time to use my new planner for the year, I go ahead and I'm able to transfer that information over really, really easily. So hopefully this is all in frame for you guys. And I'm basically sitting on my husband, so you can probably hear him in the background. So I didn't do a lot of deco cover here. I did put my Hobonichi inside another Catspresso Co. jelly cover. I really love her jelly covers. They fit great. They're super protective. They add a little bit of just fun, like, touch of glam. And in here I have a sticker that says coffee and mascara, and I have a really cute print that I like. I did go ahead and decorate the inside just a little bit with some fun things that remind me of my family or things that I really enjoy. Just some stuff so when I open it, it's just not quite so plain. So right here where you have the like monthly tracking, I'm going to go ahead and put, this is how I always use my monthly tracking, whether it's in an A5 or it's in a Mega Weeks. I track medication dosing, so I'm going to do the same thing here. So this is going to be a medication dosing for me. Okay. So getting this into frame here. So moving into the main month of the Hobonichi Cousin, I set up the first 3 months, like I said. So what I've done is I put the month and then my favorite piece of washi that reminds me of that month. So this looked like a really cute winter washi to me. I really like it. I went ahead and laid it down with the January. And then I went ahead and I entered everybody's birthdays and everybody's anniversaries. Birthdays for me are in blue highlighter and anniversaries are in gray. I typically use blue, gray, and purple only as highlighters in my planners. Again, blue is birthdays, and gray is anniversaries or other important dates for me that are not birthdays. So I went ahead and I went through the whole calendar. I did that. I also put down stickers that marked U.S. holidays because the Hobonichi does not list U.S. holidays. So I went ahead and I did that as well. The other thing I'll do for this is I'll put down if somebody has a surgery or other important event happening like a wedding, but I will not put things like appointments on here because I don't list that. This is a quick look at major things that I want to remember, like ongoing for years to come. And I did that for the first 3 months, but I listed the birthdays and important dates throughout the whole year so far. Now moving on to the first week. What I have here too, just really quick, you guys, so you can see, is that the Hobonichi A5 goes to March of 2021. I'm not going to use January, February, or March of 2021. So I did ollie clip together those pages from December of 2020 to the first week of January. So I'm super excited, you guys, to go ahead and start using this. I'm just going to go ahead and backdate these 2 days. I did not work in this at all, you guys, because I was so sick. Like, food poisoning is no joke. I have been so sick. But you can see here right away, I have my little stickers in here marking the holidays. I have a birthday listed here, as well as no school because my children are out of school. And then the other thing that I do with my planner, and I will go ahead and list again in the iCard above and below, my years past, I'll list last year's so you can see the flip of how I actually do functional planning in my Hobonichi Cousins. So I always draw a line here across the bottom. I did this year at the 0 hour. And so I do all of my planning inside here. And then down here at this section here, this is where I'll write addresses if I need to, any important notes that I need to that aren't really big. Also, if I need to go on to like more information, let's say one of the kids are sick and I'm taking multiple temperatures, or I'm doing multiple medication dosings, or we have an event and there's like a big timeline or lots of notes that I want to make about that, I'll go ahead and, like, let's say it's for the 3rd, I'll go ahead and come back to the back of the book and I'll just go to January 3rd. Right, I'll just go to January 3rd and I'll make all my notes. I'll write, you know, if the kids are sick again, temperatures, doctor's appointments, what was said, prescriptions, anything like that. Anything about the day that I want to remember that doesn't fit in this little box, I'll just say, you know, see back page, corresponding date, so that I know that there's more information back there. But like if we just have an appointment to go to and there's just an address or something, I'll go ahead and I'll write it here, or something cute that the kids say that I want to remember, I'll just write it right here. But this is just my place to make extra notes. And again, I do the same thing along the side here. If I have any tasks or anything that I want to remember to do for the week that aren't necessarily day specific, I'll go ahead and I'll list them along this side right here. And I went ahead and I tabbed the months here along the side. If you guys can see that, let me go ahead and turn that here. I went ahead and I tabbed the months along the side. So I don't tab the monthly layout, I tab the weekly layout. And I have a little bow tab right here, and this bow tab right here just designates the start of my dailies. Then on the very back page back here, you guys, I just simply have another dollar spot pocket and that has another stencil, as well as some book darts, and I have another writing board that has a couple clips on it. So this is just a very, very, very functional planner for me, but again, super excited to use it again, and I will link again that video. You will have already seen it in iCard and the description box below for those of you who want to see it in work, how it really looks when I'm using it. Okay, so this one is a brand new type of Hobonichi to me. So I've used the Mega Weeks before, and I've used the A5 Cousin before. I have never used a 5-year Hobonichi before, and I'm so ridiculously excited. So this is a big, big, big boy, and it's not designed for the Hobonichi. So it doesn't fit exactly perfect, but I love this cover, and I wanted to be able to use it for something. So it's technically a TN. I did remove the strings because I didn't want the strings rubbing against the numbers here. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this part. I may get another cover for this, but for right now, I'm really happy with how it looks. So it's literally just slipped in the back. But you guys, this is the 5-year, the 2020 to 2024. And I have been feeling really, really guilty about the fact that I don't make daily notes for my kids. I have 4 kids. My oldest is 25 and my youngest is 4. And I thought, how do I keep a daily log of like things that they said or memorable events? Because I can't keep 4 separate journals. I can't do it. I can barely keep up with my life and my work and everything else I have to do and my planners. I can't keep 4 separate journals. I thought, you know what? This is the best way to do it. I don't have to journal about each kid every day. Just whatever happens with any of them that I want to remember or want them to remember, I can write down. So one day it may be about my 4-year-old. One day it may be about my 5-year-old and my 25-year-old. You know, it doesn't have to be anything specific, but it leaves me lots of space to go ahead and write, you know, for 2020 and then 2021 and watching them get older and how the experiences and things they say and do change. So I'm really, really excited to be able to do this, not just for myself, but for them to be able to look back on. And then this side over here allows me to have more room to write if I need more room, or to put pictures in, or memorabilia, put ephemera in here, anything that I want, any mementos that help us remember anything fun that happened if we went to Disneyland or we did anything else fun during that time. So I'm just super excited. So again, I did do an unboxing of this. We do talk about this in detail in the unboxing videos, but basically this is literally, it's every day for 5 years. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm literally going to use this as a memory keeper of my kids. So this was a perfect solution for me, for someone who's not able to keep 4 separate journals about my kids, and one of them doesn't even live at home anymore, you know, because she's an adult, but I still want to remember her life and special things that are happening with her and funny things that she says, because I tell you, she called me today and we were on FaceTime and my 16-year-old was sitting behind me and she said something and then he said something and we were cracking up. And I thought that would be a perfect thing to go ahead and put in here, because we were like literally tears cracking up. So even though she's not here, she's still here every day. So just want to be able to remember all those fun little things, you know, before the kids are up and grown and gone. So really excited about that. Okay, the last two, you guys, if you want to see more detailed flips of these, please let me know. I'm not going to talk about like where I got any of the special things or anything in this. Again, if you want a specific flip through where I'm very detailed, please let me know. So this is my Foxy Fix Lush Ballerina slipper cover, and it's my TN, and I love it. I've had so many TNs, and this is one I just got on a whim. This one lives on my desk. It's not a daily one for me, you guys. It's very specific. It has very specific stuff. It allows me to be very girly. So remember I told you that my planners that I use on a daily for work and for home are very functional. They're very, very, very functional. And if you watch my functional planning videos that I have linked, you'll see I'm very much a functional planner. I have some deco, some stickers, some washi, some doodles, but mostly it's functional. My TNs allow me to be more creative and have more fun, but I don't use them every day. So this one here has a little bit of like pocket game going on, but not too much, because again, I don't like too much because it starts to get in my way and I get annoyed with it. But I just have some stuff that I really like that just when I open it just makes me happy. So I'll just do a really quick flip just so you guys can see just kind of what it looks like. And here, this first setup here, I just realized I have to put my 2020 calendar in here. I put in my 2019 while I was waiting for my 2020, and it just showed up. I just have some blank pages here for anything that I want to go ahead and write down while I'm sitting at my desk. So this is the back side of it. And like, again, this just sits on my desk. It makes me happy. Like here, my 2 best girlfriends here in where I live, I have like brown hair. One of my really good friends, she has blonde hair, and my other girlfriend, she has red hair, so it reminds me of us. And then Disneyland with my sister and I. So this one just is like my fun, happy kind of place. This, you guys, this is my goal for 2020. I'm not good with food. And by that, I mean, I'm not good at eating. I don't eat. I forget to eat. I don't like to eat. I don't like how I feel when I eat. So I thought if I had something that I had to write down when I ate, it would make me more accountable for eating, because I don't. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. So please, fingers crossed, I'm good with that and I managed to eat. And I'm just flipping really quick so you guys can see. It's my little nod to Harry Potter. More Harry Potter, more Harry Potter. And then here, you guys, this is made by Tyrian Designs. I'll show you on the back. Let's see here. See if I can get her label. So Tyrian Designs. And she makes the best bill pay inserts. I've used these in every size. I've used them in Kahir, I've used them in Pocket, I've used them in Personal, I've used them in A5. Like, I've used them in every size. And I can't tell you how good these are. And she's so amazing. I wrote to her and I'm like, hey, can you do this to this and take this out? And she was like, hey, not a problem, and did it. Amazing. Like, I cannot say enough great things about her. But this is like, I pull this out twice a month when I pay bills. So back, the end of that. And again, this is just stuff that makes me really happy, you guys. So this one's my fun girly one, place to keep receipts that I have to keep. And this is my project one. So like if I have to put together a party or anything like that, where we're doing a special event and I have to plan it out, that's what I use this for. And then this allows me to keep the receipts, like for catering or anything else, in one place. So again, this planner only gets pulled out a couple times a month, but it sits on my desk and it makes me really, really happy. Okay, you guys, we've made it. We've made it with my left hand, and we've made it to the 5th and final planner. This is my Aura Estelle A6 hybrid planner, and I got this one during her huge sale where she was doing the, like, I don't know what she calls it, but when she was doing the ones that had problems, they had defects in them. And this one has a small defect, but I got it for 50% off. And you guys, for 50% off, it's stunning. And this is going to be my everyday carry, so it's going to be thrown in my bag. So I'm actually kind of happy that it's not absolutely perfect, because I'm not worried about it. Now, this is kind of a chunky monkey. It's a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. I may not end up carrying it every single day, but if I'm going to carry one on the daily, this would be this one. So again, this is the Aura Estelle. This is the A6 hybrid. So for those of you who don't know, what makes it a hybrid is it has rings and strings. So you have strings for the TNs, and then you have rings. So right here in the front, I just have one little piece of Deco. Right here, I just have one little ephemera piece. And then I have my little dashboard right here that I really like, with my nod to coffee. If you can't tell, I love coffee. So I got my coffee acetate, my coffee vellum. And then right here, I have my calendar. So this is where I'm going to write down any doctor's appointments I need to know about on the go, any birthdays, anything like that that I need to remember just on the go. So this is just going to be my sloppy, need to remember really quick planner. I'm not doing any pre-planning in this. Besides, I need to write birthdays. I'm going to go in and write birthdays. That's it. That's all the pre-planning I'm going to do in here. And then, like I said, doctor's appointments and other things as they come up are going to go in there. If the kids have like a show at school or anything like that, that will also go in there. It's just the back of this. And then here's the ring portion. So right here, I do have a little piece of acetate that says Perpetual Mommy, which is my YouTube channel name. And I knew I said I wasn't going to talk about where I got anything, but my friend Quinn, who is planning with Quinn, she lettered this for me, and I absolutely love it. So again, just some stuff that makes me happy. But in here, and I'm just flipping really quick, I did take some Hobonichi papers. This is not the Tomo River paper. This is from the Hobonichi, their quick little books that they have. I just pulled the pages out and cut them and put them in here, or hole punched them and put them in here. And that's just for quick writing on the go. And then this is my next section. And right here, I just put this in here. So for those of you who don't know, I am a JuJuBe content creator and a Harry Potter fanatic. So I thought this would just be a great little, just a kind of personal reminder of just JuJuBe and Harry Potter. So I put that in there. And then this is my shopping list, because again, this is going to be my on the go, my everyday carry. So I do have my just shopping list in here. This is for groceries, Walmart, Costco, anything like that that I need. And the last little section right here, I'm just flipping really quick for you. And this is another little thing that my 5-year-old drew for me and wrote "Mommy." She drew my little hair bun. I like to put my hair up in a soft bun. And it's a little picture she drew for me. And this is a fun little piece of acetate that came in. And then this, you guys, is a gift list. And it worked out so great. I was able to write down what I bought everybody for Christmas. And then as we wrapped it, was able to check mark off that they'd been wrapped, so that I was sure that everybody's gifts had come in, like, and been wrapped. Because the year before we were missing presents, I didn't realize it until it was too late. So that was just an amazing way to keep track of what people had gotten and what had been wrapped. So I love this. I'm going to keep using this. Super excited. And then on the very back, I just made a page lifter, just out of a piece of laminate and some die cuts or some ephemera. So that, and then back here, and the last set of strings, so you have more strings back here, as I have a little pocket, and in here I have a note from one of my really good girlfriends that she wrote me that I keep, and I have a picture of my kids, and then this is just where I'm going to keep receipts or anything that I need to keep while I'm on the go. So we're not talking about like receipts from like the grocery that I'm going to throw out, but receipts from like clothing items or something that I want to make sure that I keep in a safe place. I want to go ahead and put in here. contact prescriptions, those kind of things. And that is it, you guys. That is my 2020 lineup. Thank you for being patient while I got it out. I'm sorry that I got so sick, and you're probably hearing my husband breathe in the background, and my scratchy throat, and my left hand, but we did it, you guys. We made it through. We made it to 2020 planner lineup. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to get into your new planners. If you have any specific questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. I love getting back to you. And again, go ahead and check the iCards and the description box below for other videos that you may want to watch that show in detail my 2019 planner setup, so you guys can see how I do use these when they're fully filled out. But that's it for me, you guys. Welcome to 2020. I hope you have an amazing year. Perpetual Mommy, until next time. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you like what I'm doing, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.